impressed you are?
Yeah, we get down. Washington has a couple of major pushes through the game. Yeah, we find a way. Certainly, right off the top, that is probably one of the best goaltending performances I've seen in quite a while with Bob. Certainly gives us an opportunity to stay in the game. And when they surged, he made some huge saves at key times. But yeah, it's great the guys can and still feel that they have an opportunity to come back no matter what's going on. Yeah, and we find a way.
I mean, it's so long ago in this game, but the first goal that you guys get, I mean, they are up 2-0 and just seem to have...
That's the first goal? I don't even remember.
I know. It was Atkinson's breakaway for Foligno.
Yeah. Yes.
Just to get in the end of the first period, only down 2-1.
Yeah, we talked about that in between periods, that because we watched, and listen, it's not all us. They played a really good period. But we weren't moving our legs. We certainly weren't involved enough physically. But to come out of that period just down 2-1, that's a very important juncture of the game, that we're still there. We still got 2 periods to play. Yeah, so I don't know. We just try to go about our business. We certainly had a number of minutes tonight that there were some struggles, and we had to lean on Bob quite a bit, but we still find a way to win.
One thing you made mention of coming into the series is you can't put him on the power play, and lived to tell about it.
Yeah.
You put him on the power play a lot.
Yeah.
What's that about, and how do you clean it up?
We have to cure that. It's not like we're taking retaliatory penalties, but yeah, in the third period, what do we take? 6 minutes in the last 5 minutes of that third period. Yeah, it's something we have to get straightened out as the series moves forward. I thought we killed some penalties, some really key penalties, and I thought we had some breakdowns with our penalty killing. I mean, they scored what, three goals. Yeah, it's just too dangerous. You can see Vetchen scores a couple, we take him away, and they're just looking for Oshie then, you know. So I think we have a way of doing it. We just need to be more consistent doing it, but we can't be doing it all that time. It's just impossible. They're too good. And so that has to be straightened out moving forward.
Can you just address the play of your D-core, not just offensively, but Savard breaking up the 3-on-1 and Cole just sacrificing his body on every shift?
Yeah, they spent a lot of time in the end zone tonight. Did a lot of good things because they were there a lot. And just killing penalties, the amount of penalties we had to kill for the defensemen, it's a lot of work as far as the grind underneath the hash mark. And yeah, I like an important thing for me tonight was watching Werenski. I thought he was more involved in our game. I thought he made some good defensive plays, made some good offensive plays. Makes a great play on the winning goal as far as just his lateral movement there. But all 6 of them, yeah, a lot of it leans on them because there was quite a bit of a number of the minutes were in our end zone tonight.
If you can conjure, John, what was the third period like for you, and what do you think it was like for your players on the bench, and Bob's performance in that particular 20 minutes? Yeah,
it was. Yeah, it was a little hectic on the bench. You could tell Bob was just dead on his game, and we just wanted to try to get some pressure off of our D. The amount of time they were spending in there. But then you finally find, I think we had a couple of shifts we find a way, and then it's 3 penalties in a row. You just can't get through that. And they end up scoring that goal. Like I just told the guys, it's fun. You know, I don't look at it. I think it's fantastic for our team to go through all of this. And easier for me to say now because we won both of them. But I tell you guys, I still believe that. I think it's great experience for guys that haven't played a lot of games. We certainly don't use it as an excuse as far as us trying to succeed in the playoffs. But they have to go through some of these things. And these 2 games were, again, we win them, so you're a lot happier. But some of the ebbs and flows, I think it's fantastic for our team to go through. And we've succeeded in some areas and haven't in others.
Over here. In both of these games, the first two, a lot of high skill goals that are out there, not the typical, a lot of the typical playoff stuff you see. Calvert was just saying, that's maybe the difference in our team is that we've got game breakers all over the ice now that we can kind of hang in these games and win. Is that what you're seeing too?
Yeah, I just think, as I said when we were trying to get in the playoffs, I just think we have found our confidence at the right time. And for a lot of our main players, we were struggling through the middle of the year when a lot of those guys weren't going. I think our team has found itself and feels good about itself at the right time, and it's showing here. And Washington has just a tremendously skilled team. So it's two crazy games. I mean, 2 overtime games. You can't ask for. I mean, it's fun.
John, that said, you're down 2 goals in each of the games. You come back, win them in overtime on the road. Is it telling you something about your team that maybe you didn't know coming in?
No, I think we. Again, I just think the last month or so of our season, we didn't lose many games. As we went through that, I don't think it's because guys' physical skills have improved. I don't think it's, as we talked about this morning, I don't think anybody's gotten faster. I just think it's a mindset that it's a bridge that we have crossed, and I hope we stay on the right side. I think we go out there knowing we're going to win. We're there to win, not hope. And as we've gone through a process as a young team here the past couple of years, it was hoping and maybe we'll find a way. Now I think it's a bit of a swagger that they have, and I think they're on the right side of it. By no means do we have it figured out. Tonight's game, we were outplayed for a lot of the minutes, but we had a goalie to give us a chance, but then we found a way to get it done. Those are all good things to help you with your mindset as far as knowing you can get it done.
With that thought in mind, are you starting to see this young team start to really grow up in front of your eyes? And also, the talk in the locker room was, it's only 2-0. They seem to realize that this series isn't over.
Yeah, that's one thing I do not... I'm not worried about. I think our guys understand who we're playing, how difficult it is, and they're not getting ahead of themselves. That's why we win 14 out of our last 17. I think our guys understand it and take it each day at a time. And, are they growing up? I think you have to. I think both teams are growing up. Even though they're more veteran, to go through these games here and playing those minutes, those are key pressure minutes that both teams are playing in. So you can't help but grow as a player in those type of situations.
Andy Anderson obviously had a quick night the other night, but he bounces back with a goal, helps set up the game winner. Yeah. Just your thoughts. He seemed to get stronger as the game went on.
Yeah, I lost him a little bit in the first period. I didn't get him on the ice enough in the first period. I switched the lines. I put him, Doobie, and Calvi together. I thought that line ended up being pretty good. But I needed to get him on the ice more to get him skating. I kind of lost him in the first period there, but he's an important guy. He's a physical guy. He can get the pucks. He's killing penalties for us. Yeah, so he put in some good minutes the second half of the game. What time is it?
Last 2, Allison, Aaron.
I get an 11:50 bus here.
John, quickly.
Where's Allison?
Over here.
Yeah.
Quickly, I wonder what your level of satisfaction was with the chances that the Jackets were getting tonight. It seemed like they were not able to get as much into the blue and the slot, and I was curious if you thought it's something the team needs to be better at or something the Caps were doing.
Yeah, no, I thought the Capitals defended hard. I don't think we had the puck enough. They knocked us on our heels a little bit. I thought we played... I thought we regained ourselves and went through a process of crawling back in that game, and I thought we took over some minutes. But no, I just don't think we had the puck under the hash enough. I don't think we forechecked and supported the puck well enough. It was a taxing game for our back end and our goalie, and so we've got to get better in that area.
John Calvert scored that goal with one hand on his stick.
Did he?
He said he's heard about that his whole career. It's a bad habit from killing penalties, perhaps. Have you been on him about that? Keeping 2 hands on his stick around the net?
No, I'm on him just to take away the pass from Oshie on the power play goal. That's all I'm on him for. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.